No one's safe.
I am what they fear.
Am I the meanest?
I stand with a truth that unmasks them.
Yo, 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 welcome to the Jump Podcast where no one's safe. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what's going on. We're going to wait for everybody to come back on. We're going to do this one more time. And bringing in my host, my sidekick tonight, my amiga, my hermana.
What's going on? Welcome back. I don't know what happened. You know what
Yo,
happened?
I don't know what happened.
It was that Misty wasn't with us, and Streamer was like, "Hell no, we gotta start all over again."
I
With
guess
Misty.
so, man.
Are
'Cause,
you blaming?
man,
Are you
Because
blaming it on me?
no, I'm just saying, like, why can't we see you right now? Oh, there she is.
there she is.
Hi.
But finally, I tell you.
Oh
It
my
was the
goodness!
weirdest thing, man. It just
It
felt
was
off,
crazy.
man. It
It,
just
we
felt
What
off.
hadn't had we
what
hadn't had that
happened
in a
though?
minute. It
I
just
think it was
stopped out of
Jabba, this
nowhere.
freaking hair of his, man. Tell you the truth. That's what I think.
We gotta send the invite to Unc.
I just did. Somebody go ahead and text him on that one.
Okay.
Oh, it says no sharing. I don't know. I'm telling you, Facebook be tripping.
What do you mean no sharing?
I don't know. It says something about sharing. I don't know.
Need that
I
disclaimer.
don't get it. I don't get it at all. But
Tell them
hopefully they
sharing
get
is
it together
caring.
because damn,
Yeah, sharing
I
is
don't know.
caring.
Something about sharing. I don't, sharing is caring. You know what I'm
Wait
saying?
a minute. Did you see that on my thing? Because I just got a sharing thing, but that's because my cousin needed a Wi-Fi.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Here we go. We got everybody back now. So we'll hopefully this will handle the business. So we were talking about, okay, is child support about kids or control? I know y'all going like
Oh, that's
this.
a good question.
Oh Lord, here we
That is
go.
a good question. So, me, I would like to go first.
Go
Go ahead,
ahead.
go first by all means. Cause
Okay,
damn,
so,
'Cause I was doing all the talking in the last minute. Good job.
um, child support should be all about the kids. However, people that a lot of people that have how do you say like people that have been hurt, people that have been,
Set it
that
up
are
for
just in it for
revenge.
the greed.
Yeah.
Who
Payback.
was that? That was
they
you?
got feedback, y'all. Got feedback.
I'm getting somebody's feedback.
Somebody's
I
TV's on or something.
I hear somebody in the back, something in the background talking.
Yeah, that's what I heard somebody in the background too. But
I
yeah,
keep my
like
shit on mute.
revenge. Some people do like revenge and stuff like that, and then they make it all about them versus the kids. Like, you know damn well that you go ahead and you don't need. I told you before, like you don't need like $10,000, $700 or whatever a month. Like, what exactly are you doing for your child for $700 a month? That money is going to, and then to turn around and probably ask people for more money when you know damn well that you just got $700 and whatever he needed, any
Hmm.
games that he has to play, baseball, football, whatever. If he wants to do something in the choir, you know what I'm saying, and you're getting that per month. Come on now, let me see something. Let's go ahead and just do the math real fast. Like even
Yeah,
if you
let's
was to
do the
go ahead
math.
and do $700 times 12, you're talking about $8,400 a year.
I'm glad I don't get child support because I just spend that shit on bike parts anyway.
I'm
And
just
hair
saying,
color.
like
I
okay,
teach my kid how expensive that is.
to me, it's like if even if you have somebody that you don't need to go ahead and put on child support because you know that they are, you know, taking care of their child, like that's fine and dandy or whatever. I wish I had, I have two kids' fathers, and I wish it was like that for them, but it's not, So I had to take them both to child support, but I wasn't asking for no damn freaking outrageous stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me enough to go ahead and take care of their kids so I'm not suffering. And even then, still, sometimes you have some that don't give you what you're supposed to be getting and then you wind up not getting anything at all. So then you become arrears. No, that's still your money because you handled your business when they didn't.
And it's crazy because I'm looking here from 2018. There was about 12.9 million parents and roughly 10.3 million mothers and 2.6 million fathers. But the fathers are mostly on child support. They pay the mother more. That's 85% of men are in child support. That's
I
crazy.
believe no matter if you're a mother or a father, the child deserves what the child deserves. And I know some people are like, oh, I'm not going to put my kid's father on child support. Kudos for you. Kudos for you. But don't go ahead and turn around and be like, oh, well, my child's mother or my child's father is not taking care of the kid. You know what I'm saying? You're the one who decided not to put them on there.
I
And
was and previously before you came on, Misty, I was telling them that I'm one that I never had no reason to put my son's father on child support. I had such a great relationship with him. When we separated from each other, not from our kid,
Yeah.
and he was there, and that's how it should be. He was there no matter what, if my son called or whatever. And a lot of people, a lot of women, like I was saying, take advantage of the situation and then they ask for more money. Why? Oh, they need to get their nails done. They need to get a new upgrade on their phone because it's outdated.
No,
They need
that's
to
not
get
their.
new outfits.
Mm-mm.
If
I
you
don't
need
believe. I
that,
don't agree
that's
with that.
poor financial management on their part. It shouldn't have to fall on asking for more money from child support because, oh, you need it. No, don't blame it on the kid when it's your problem. Don't do that. And I know women, and I say it because I know women who do it. Okay. And it
Oh
sucks.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It
It
really
is. It
sucks,
is. It
and
definitely
they
is.
put the pressure on them.
And that's what I said. Like in your situation, like you had a good relationship. He did what he had to do. So therefore, it was no reason for you to go ahead and ask for it. You know what I'm saying? But you have people out there that just don't help. Like you could go ahead and be like, hey, can I get $25 for this and that, or can I get $100 for this and that? Like, and you know what I'm saying? And, oh, I don't have it right now, bro. You ain't pay shit.
Hmm.
pretty much.
Um, this,
I've been raising my daughter from she turns 18 on April on tax day, next month,
Hmm.
April 15th. She turns 18, and I've had her
April
Congrats.
15th.
since yeah, I've had her since 2017, solo, no help, no child support. I don't go for child support. What the fucking point? I don't care. I mean, man, like I was telling him earlier, man up. She's my daughter. I ain't never gonna leave her side, and I'm never gonna let her be alone, be on her own like that. So
You
I'm
see,
gonna raise
but
her right, and I don't
that's
need
the
the
way
damn money.
single
I got my
parents
own job. I got my own life.
listen. And like I said, that's kudos to you also because people go ahead and they raise their kids single throughout the whole damn time. You know what I'm saying? But the person should be responsible. It takes two to go ahead and have kids. So the other person that is not taking care of, that's not in the household, they should be providing because you're providing a roof over their head, food in their mouth, clothes on their back, all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Those class trips that cost money. Those freaking sports that they want to do that cost more money. The cheerleading they want to do that costs money. All that
Costs a
costs
lot of money.
money. You know what I'm saying? So why
Yeah.
is it that you have to go ahead and put that responsibility on yourself?
And do what we
I'm
used to
just
do
saying.
back in the days. Do
Because
what we were
because I
doing
wa- I
back in the
mean because
days.
I grew up old school style. You know what I mean? Not this new bullshit everybody thinks is
yeah.
parenting. I grew up,
And
you know,
that's the
fucking you
thing.
fuck up, get smacked in
Mhm.
your mouth, get whooped, you know what I mean? But I've never smacked my daughter at all, never spanked her once. I mean, she got the fear of God put into her early, but you know what I mean? And we've been through our hard times or whatever else, you know, gone through it, you know, but ultimately she's a good kid going to school. She's working on going to college. She's going to graduate this year and then go to culinary school. I support that 100%. I mean, she got a big enough kitchen here to cook whatever she wants. And I don't need the help. Like, it'd be nice to be able to afford things faster, you know, to like pay, you know, get her certain things she wants or whatever. But
Hmm.
when she wants something, it's you
And
know,
that's
I just figure it out. I make my way and I make a way to get it. I mean, that's just how it
Hey, and
goes. You know
that's
what I
what
mean?
and you
that's
know
what it
what, and
is.
that's what single parenting does. You know, we make a way, just like, man, I could give you so many fucking examples,
I'll
honestly.
put it
Like
this way: when
I
my daughter was born, my life ended, and I knew that. The moment she came out and
no,
I held her in my
no,
arms,
I
my
don't end.
life, no, my life became hers. Everything I do
Oh,
matters to her.
okay.
That
Every
part,
Oh,
goddamn
that
thing.
part.
My
Most
life is
people
not
don't
yeah,
mine anymore.
understand
It
that.
belongs to my children.
yeah.
Most
But
people don't
like,
understand
you
that.
know, like, let me tell you, like, I'll give you a perfect example. Like, my daughter, for when she graduated high school, she was in chorus, and you know, sometimes every like they pick schools and stuff to go, like, you know, international, and they perform and whatnot. So she got an opportunity to go to Europe. It was 5 countries, 2 weeks. You know, the trip was like $6,000. Okay. And her father was supposed to go ahead and, you know, pay the trip or whatever like that, or at least pay half. And that did not happen. So what happened? Out of the 6,000, I would say I had to come out of pocket at least like 4,000 out of myself. So I had
That's
to
a lot
do a
of money.
second job. I was working, I was doing Uber Lyft, okay, like literally 7 days a week. I was working my regular job and then doing Uber Lyft. On Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, I would do Uber and Lyft and stuff like that from 9 at night to 6 in the morning, still going to work or whatever. And I was tired as hell. And I had to do that for like a whole damn year. I paid for her senior ring. I paid for her pictures. I had her prom dress freshly made because I refused for my daughter to go ahead and wear something that somebody else is going to walk in there with. So she had her
Hmm.
shit made. Okay. I did all that stuff. And I did that shit on my own. I'm tired of going ahead and asking anybody for money when I know that she freaking deserved it. You know, same
And
thing with my son.
that's the thing. You know, you're working so hard and you're not really spending time with your kids because you got 2 or 3 jobs, you know, and this child
Yeah.
support thing just to make the payment. I had a video here of a woman who was getting $600 a month. That's a nice chunk of change. She wanted
For
more.
what?
She wanted
For what?
more.
I'm
I don't
saying
know,
though,
maybe for
but
her
for
nails,
what?
maybe she thinks child support is for her and not actually the child. Because no
Hmm.
child at the age of 13, 14 needs $600 a week or a month. Old school people know that if mommy could give it to you, she's gonna give it to you. If not,
Oh,
you
my kids
have to
knew
sit
that.
back and either wait or go get it
Hmm.
yourself, depending
Oh
on the
yeah.
See,
age you are.
see, I've
And
tried
Oh
to
yeah.
that's a
spoil my
good
kid.
point somebody
I've
put
tried to
in the
spoil my
comments
kid.
is first of all, this generation that having kids now feel entitled.
Mhm.
So of course they want money.
Yep.
I remember as a kid, I don't remember having a dollar in my pocket and had fun. If I wanted to play baseball, guess what? I go
Me
outside.
too. Me
Please,
I
a
too.
go outside.
Hmm.
dollar. That you go into the dollar candy store and getting a hell of a lot of. You was like rich because that was a
We used
hundred
to have
pieces
the
of
we
candy
That
used to
you
have
was
was
a
the
getting.
five.
whole
Okay.
We
bag,
used to
a
have
brown
the
bag
Okay.
5, 10,
of
and 15
candy.
cent candies on the bottom shelf.
Oh,
Y'all don't
please.
know
We had
about the
to.
penny
We had
candy.
to. What? Oh man,
Y'all
I
know about the
lived in
penny
Or
that.
candy.
give me a couple of
Me,
bazookas, the
dude.
little
We used to
tiny
have a
popsicle
penny
sticks.
candy store, and my
I
mom is
love the
here now,
bazookas.
but that penny candy store used to make you late for school because I used to
I
be in there
believe it.
every day, just about.
I
I used to
believe
be
it.
in there every day. But yeah, I mean, I think really it's gonna come to a point in time where people got like either guys or girls that are paying child support or whatever, they're gonna be like, "Can you please? Can I get an itemized bill of where my money's going to?"
Exactly. A
They're
receipt
already
for
starting to
any
do that.
time you
Yeah, they're
spend
already starting
something,
to do that.
and that's
I
good.
think I
And that's
think they need to
good.
make it
Government's already
mandatory,
starting
like
to do that.
they put a child
They
support on a
make
singular card that and it's like the food stamps. You can't buy hot food with food stamps.
that
You have to
part.
buy
You
cold
can't
Oh
pay
yeah,
for
food,
your
but you could
nails. You
never,
can't
you could have
buy
and
never
so
did
it
that.
cannot buy certain
bills. You can't
things,
do none of that.
and it only
Yeah,
can
you
buy clothing and shit like that for a kid.
Food and
no,
clothes.
that's food stamps. You could never buy hot stuff. The only time that you were able to go ahead and buy hot stuff is when COVID happened. That was the only time that we were able
Or
to go ahead and
hurricanes.
buy hot stuff,
Or
and you were limited.
hurricanes.
Yes, or the hurricane, correct. Other than that, you're never allowed to buy hot food. You can't even go into Walmart and go in the back and get some hot chicken and then come
Hot
and pay
food
for
with
it.
some food
Yeah, you
stamps?
cannot do that.
Where they
Yeah,
do
you
that
can't
at?
do that. You
As a
can't.
matter of
The
fact,
only
Miami
time.
still does it. There's
I ain't
certain
never
Yeah.
heard of
locations
that.
that still do it.
The only time that you were able to go ahead and use it for food stamps is during hurricane, during emergency
Yeah.
only, and during COVID was the only time.
There's
Oh,
a
cause yeah,
comment
we don't
here.
have that shit up here.
Listen,
There's a comment
No.
there's
here. I'm gonna put up because this has caught my eye. Now listen to this. I paid 1,600 a month for my daughter, and she will receive $100 a month for 2 kids.
what?
Nah.
What?
Mm-mm. Sometimes it does go by how much you get paid.
But sixteen hundred
Depending
dollars?
on, yeah, yeah, depending on, well, first of all, what you would need to do if you know that you cannot live, yourself paying $1,600, you do need to go to court, and you need them to go ahead and do a like not a retraction, but
Yeah, but how
they
long
need
is
to
that
go
gonna take?
over.
You need to
It
do an
doesn't
amendment.
usually take that
It takes a
long.
long
Like
time.
once, no, it doesn't.
No,
Well,
it
depending
doesn't.
on where. First of all, it depends on where you're at. It depends on what exactly it is
Washington's a
that you're
woman's
asking
state.
for. I'm sorry.
Washington is a woman's state here.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You can go ahead. You can go ahead and still you go with your pay stubs and stuff. You let them know, hey, I cannot go ahead and live like this if I'm paying that, and they can go ahead and reduce it for you.
I don't know, man. It just sounds like it's a
I've never heard
trap.
of it out here in Washington.
It's a
Well, have
trap.
you ever tried?
I ain't got to worry about that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Well,
good. He kids are
that would be
grown.
why. That comment was just like, how when you're like, oh, I've never seen that before. You don't see it unless you're looking for it.
And unless you open your mouth, you ain't never gonna know.
And
No,
here's
closed mouth don't get fed, bro.
that's
I
true.
don't know. There's a
That's
lot of
true.
times I'm looking for shit and I can't find it. Once I stop looking, for some reason, it shows up.
And
Correct, Capone. Correct.
here's another comment. Tata, go ahead and read this comment.
It's not up to the parents anymore. Courts want to be the parents.
That's the thing. That's another thing. If two
Hmm.
parents
Yeah.
have an agreement, okay, and maybe for instance, Tata makes more money than her husband, and she say, you know what, keep your money. You know what I'm saying? Because I make more money than you, and still the courts will be like, it's all about the child. Well, who's the courts to say this? Ain't it up to the parents to decide? You know, how much to pay. These are my bills. Can you help me out with this? Because I'm
Nope.
working. I'm not going to put it all on you because you have to live too. Only people only make so much, right? And you figure
But it ain't
between
enough these
gas,
days
you figure
for
between
anything.
your
Because
bills.
for people don't understand that, you know what I mean, once you're born and you son have a birth certificate, therefore you have a social security number. Once your social security number is owned by the government, every last one of us is just a number to the government.
You
You know
owned
what I
by
mean?
the
They have
man.
big they got big grants out, took it on our names. That's how, you know what I mean, we in debt for what, 32 trillion or whatever in the hell. You know what I mean? It's a lot that's going on that most people don't understand, but
It's
you know what I mean, the
horrible.
courts is gonna take over anyway. You know what I mean? The government
And
run
they'll
this
put
shit.
you
It
in
is what it
jail. And
is.
they'll put you in jail. And they'll put you in
Facts,
jail for a
facts.
very long time. They will
And
suspend your
also
license, which I don't understand that. Why would you suspend somebody's license? Because suppose
take
his
away the
is
privilege.
but even if it's a privilege,
Hmm.
maybe he's a truck driver. You suspend his license. How is
Better
he
find a new
supposed to?
job.
Yeah, but the
No, they
problem
actually
is,
give you a
even if you
hardship,
find a new job, now
but you
now
gotta
child
ask
support
for it.
is but the child support is still stacking on you
Hmm.
until you find that job.
Yep.
And then who knows what can happen then.
Yep. They'll give you a hardship because number one, they want to know where you're working. So yeah, they'll give you a hardship to go ahead and do that because what they're gonna do is they're gonna sanctuate the shit out of your check. They're gonna
Hmm.
get it before you even see it. They already know about it. And they're gonna
Yeah, they
do
got
it.
to
Of
get their
course, they're
cut
gonna
out of
give
it.
a show. Exactly. So that's why they give you a thing. Now I'm looking at the comments and I want to read something that Jared put. Parents should just work together for the betterment of the child, no matter what.
I
Child
agree.
support should child support should be regulated. Period. I should only be able to spend it on bills, electricity, water, and rent. Should only be able to get clothes, hygiene products, etc. It's bullshit that they put cash and spend it on alcohol, weed, nails,
And
and
it's
all that
true.
shit. It's it's JOT for that. It's for the child. Period.
Hmm.
Oh,
And
it's for that. It's for the
Yes.
child.
Yes.
it's supposed to
I
be for
agree.
the child.
I agree completely, Jared, and
Regardless
I said
if
the same thing too.
regardless if it's a roof over that child's head. Okay, I
Hmm.
understand that. The parent pays a little bit or whatever. Don't be living in the mansion and expecting because you live in the mansion that somebody's supposed to pay that. You know what I mean? Live comfortably, but don't live above your needs. It's just crazy. What the? I don't know, man. I could be wrong, but
Capone just said I
Going,
tried to get my $1,600 obligation lowered, and the court said no because judge said you can make that if you want.
how?
What?
oh no, no, no,
That's
no, 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 no,
horrible. Why
What
would a
no.
state
judge
are
say
you
that?
in? What state are you in,
Welcome
Capone?
He's
to
in
Washington.
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 He's
Welcome
in
to Washington,
Washington.
because they are not playing about women and their children.
Well,
Doesn't
I
matter
tell
if
you
you're a man or
what,
nothing. You
you
know what I
might
mean?
you might need to get a lawyer then, because
Yeah.
there should be no reason
That's
why,
another
honestly,
10,
that
15
you're
grand
paying.
gone.
I'm saying though, there should be no reason why you have to pay $1,600 a month. And what you mean no, because I should be able to make that. The way that the jobs are right now is not good. And I'm not about to go ahead and bust my ass. Yes, I did make the kid, but I shouldn't have to go ahead and die. I should be able to go ahead and have time with my child, okay,
Once
that I'm
again,
paying for.
not to interrupt. Once again, once you have a child, your life is no longer yours.
No, that's not
Your
what I'm.
life is a
No,
child's.
that's what I'm saying though. But if the life is my child's, then I should be able to go ahead and have fun with my child as well. I should be able to go visit my child, not have to be working 7 days a week to go ahead and accommodate the $1,600 that you're putting on me. You see what I'm saying? Like, how you expect me to be in my child's life? Am I just going to be money?
Hmm.
Am I
So
not going to
Some
be able to go ahead and parent my child? I'm not going to be able to do that when I'm working two jobs 7 days a week. How is the child going to expect to go ahead and know me? All they're going to know me is as a child support payment.
Capone said that they went off his previous employer, not current. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. They need to go ahead and be like, hey, stuff happens. I had to take a pay cut. And that's it. And you know what's bad too? Like, I'm not even going to say it's bad though, because I heard what you said as far as like, the licenses getting suspended and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
not only do they suspend your license, but they revoke your passport as well. You
Yeah.
cannot leave the state, the
Yep.
country.
Do that, you're going to jail.
Yeah. Well,
You're
you
going to
can't
jail.
once you go to the airport, they're gonna tell you you can't go not a damn where because your passport is revoked.
Mm-hmm.
Some people
Yeah.
do wind up going to jail because they do not pay it.
So Jared said to be 100% in Washington, if a woman asks for a modification to child support, it's done right away. But if a male in Washington does the same thing, it takes months. just for a hearing. And that's crazy because a man
You are
can ask
correct.
for a modification here in the state. Well, as the people that I know have done modifications here in Florida, and whether if it's a male or female, and they do get it, but they do have to pay the courts in order to get a hearing, and it has to be upfront. So that's the only thing.
Mm.
Stop barking. I'm busy.
Yes, mommy's busy.
He just wants to
Oh
be
my
loved.
goodness, that's
Oh, Jesus
cute.
Christ.
Okay,
So we
say
got a
hi.
lot of comments here. And
Yes,
Erica, anybody know Erica?
of course
Hey,
we do.
Erica.
Yep.
What's
Hi,
up,
That's
Erica?
sis.
Erica.
So in
That's sis
Washington
right there.
State, they can take up to 50% of your paycheck for child
For child
support.
support.
Well, and
Hmm.
that's actually
50%.
in no, that's actually in a lot of states.
In a lot.
That's actually in a lot of states. Now, also, let me tell you something. A lot of times that they go ahead and they do that is because the other parent doesn't show up for court.
Yep.
So that's what happens too. So if you do not show up for court, that's exactly what they're going to hit you with. Just like they go ahead and they hit you with the if you don't show up to court, you're automatically the parent if you do a paternity test. Or you don't show up for the paternity test, they automatically deem you as the parent.
Oh no, hold
Hmm.
on. It gets even better. Hi, Unc. Nice for you to join us, sir.
About time,
But let
Unc.
me tell you
About
something.
time.
You know what's even crazier? That now, which is fucked up, but here in the state of Florida, all you got to do is put the name of the person on the birth
Birth
certificate,
certificate.
and that's all it takes for child support to come knocking on your door and
That's
even
another
serve you for
thing.
Not
papers
not
with
not
not
anymore.
even not
Not
even
anymore.
DNA.
They don't do that
Not
no more.
anymore. No.
You
Oh,
have to go to
thank
You
It
court
God.
to
just
do a
Because
you
there's a lot of
paternity
have
test.
to
cases.
what you have to do in the state of Florida
It didn't
now,
change
you
within
have
the
to
last 2 years.
establish paternity before any case can move forward.
In the last two
No,
years,
but
it
here's the thing
happened.
though. Here's the thing though. If
Hmm.
you do not to show up for court to go ahead and do that paternity test to establish paternity, they will automatically go ahead and put you
They
as the
automatically
paternal
give the
Yeah.
father.
woman whatever she wants.
Okay? And
Yeah.
I know that for a fact because I've seen that happen.
Well, I have
And,
to
and
Google
not
here.
only that, they also will issue a writ for you too.
Hmm.
What do you mean
A
If
by
you
who?
that?
ask them.
Explain that, Unc. Explain that. What do you mean by that? What does that
What
mean?
what a writ is a
Yeah,
warrant.
in case for people that don't
It's a
know what it
warrant.
is,
Oh, a
It's a
explain.
It's a
warrant.
warrant.
warrant for your arrest.
It's a
Well,
warrant
if
for
Oh,
you
your
go,
arrest.
and you sound
So
like you said something else. I ain't understand it. But here, all right, child support is not based on gender. It is based on who has custody of the child, income of each parent. What they say, okay, time spent with the child, parent who has the child more. I guess that's what it means.
that's
the custo-
bullshit.
the,
And state
it,
laws.
it was
That's
it's
bullshit.
child support is the custodial parent receives the child support,
Hmm.
which means that's who the child lives with.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You
So
sound
just
like a
suppose it's
whole
50
attorney
50
right
then
now,
nobody
Unc.
pays, right?
Bullshit. 50-50. Okay, so 50-50. Normally everything is supposed to get split down the middle. And it's basically 50% of the time, like they'll like half the school year they might be with the one parent and then the other half they'll be with the other parent like that. So that's what they consider 50-50. So whenever that
But
parent the child is with that
but
parent, then that child pays for it.
that's only in
That's
a
their
custody.
custody.
But as far as
That's shared custody. Hmm.
child support is goes to the custodial parent.
Exactly. But however, when you have 50-50 custody, then that's the way that part will work. Like they won't put you on child support because it's supposed to be 50% of the time with
Who
one
told you
parent,
that?
50% on the
Who,
other.
who?
Who told you that?
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Who told
It's
you that?
not.
No,
It's
honey,
not.
it don't
It's
work like
not.
that.
You
No,
share custody. Doesn't matter. You're still
Mm,
getting put
you,
on child support.
you, it
Yep.
don't- no, honey.
mm,
Child support works like this. You have 50-50 custody, right? But the
mm-hmm.
custodial parent, which 90% will be the mother, is going to receive
Correct.
child support.
Correct.
Somebody,
Then that's not
or
50. Then that's not 50.
or it goes to the parent who has the higher income. That's who pays the child support. So,
And if they both make the same amount of money,
well, then it goes to the custodial parent, the one the child
Whoever
lives
got
usually
with.
it's the
custody.
woman. Usually it's the
Whoever.
woman. It never goes to the man unless
Yeah, no, I've
she's
seen men get it too.
jacked up. Well, it says here that 85% women have their children and only 20% of men have custody of their children. And that could mean that something
That
happens
that's
to the
your
mother.
numbers are wrong. If it's 85, it's 15. So, uh, uh, uh,
It could be. It could be. I don't know. This is what GBT, is saying, at Google. But it could be. It could be. It could be right. Anyway, it's hard. It's hard.
So
So we bring it.
Capone here, hold on. Capone said he got threatened with jail time until they took 3 years of taxes because I filed
abs-
all three at one time, 25,000
absolutely.
coming back to me, but my ex got it all and sent me a text with a picture saying thanks for my new car. Now, okay,
No, no, no,
See,
no,
that's
no, no.
fucked
That's
up.
fucking cold right
I
there.
would take
That's
her
cool.
back to court and show that as
Fuck court. I'm
evidence.
going to jail.
Hey,
I'm going to jail.
absolutely. That is 100%
well, I
correct.
have to ask this. Let me ask you something, Capone. During those 3 years or whatever, well, it sounds like you were in arrears. So were you
Yep.
not paying anything at all to the
Remember,
child
he said
support?
1,600 a month. 1,600 a month. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm just well, I'm saying like, are you paying that all at once? I mean, like, because I'm oh shit, yeah, I'm sorry
Like
That's a
for
you
lot of
that.
say,
money.
or is it installments on like weekly basis or something?
Yeah,
So
it
so
sounds like a
so
maybe
child support it
weekly
works.
basis
You can pay weekly, bi-weekly,
Monthly.
or monthly.
or monthly.
Hmm.
However your income goes. I've always lied and said I get paid monthly. You ain't finna hit my check every fucking week.
Yeah,
I get
That's a
paid once a
lot.
month.
yeah,
That's a lot of money.
it
It's a
is.
That is a
lot of
lot of
money.
money.
And then on top of that, right? You think your child support if she's receiving any type of government assistance, right? Any type of
You got to
government
pay that shit
assistance
back.
that
Yep.
she's receiving, because when I thought child support was over, I'm talking crazy shit. This your last talking mad shit. Then I get
But
a letter from child support.
Oh, Capone.
You $20,000 in the hole. What? $20,000 in the hole
Capone.
for for welfare.
My girl's ex, like her kid's dad, that motherfucker like $65,000 behind.
Oh my God.
We
So
gotta
Capone said she got lost when she went camping in that new car. Where the hell she get lost
get out
at?
of here. I bet she
In the
did.
river.
Hey,
In the
hey,
river.
hey. She
In the
didn't get the
river.
top of she didn't get the top of the line where she had navigation system. She just got the top of the
Driving that
So
Mercedes
Capone,
Benz.
so
We got a
Capone
guest,
said
y'all, and we're
he
going to
was.
hear what he
Oh,
got to say. He's been tuning in double R7. What up, bro? What's going on with you?
Hello.
What do
God
you
damn,
think
look at that
about
ugly
what we
face.
talking about here?
Jeez.
What's up?
What do you
Sorry, I'm
think?
trying to barbecue at the same time.
he didn't hear what you said. Jump. Repeat it.
I say, what do you think about what we talking about here? Do men pay more child support than women?
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily a man versus woman thing. I think more or less that it is based on like where the child's at and what the income is of the brownie. Stop. Of what the income is of the parent that's paying. But I do know that I've personally had friends, family, um, go through what I mean. My wife right now is paying child support for her daughters and my stepdaughters that I mean, we raised them pretty much their whole life until recently, and now that he's got them because he got on to TANF, the state automatically started taking money from her, and unless they go down and say that they both have 50-50 custody and yada yada yada, even if he has the children one day more, he technically has more than 50%, so she still has to pay the child support.
And
Brownie,
that's
enough.
and that's the same thing that Jappa was saying. Thank you, bro, for tuning in, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna get back
Thank
over here.
you.
Thank you, bro.
Of course.
Get back in the comments.
All right, for sure.
Yo, that's what the thing that Jabba was saying. Like he has his daughters. He don't need no money. But just suppose you in a relationship that your man or your wife or your girlfriend is paying child support. Bills are piling up. How do you expect to, even if you work another job, it's just more money to the pot for them to grab. Unc, what do you think about that, Unc?
Child support don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. Once you on child support, all they care about is that check. That's it.
Yep.
They don't give a shit. Because you got to realize, when you pay child support, the state gets 3% of that money. You think they finna mess that up?
You know something? And that is so true because, I don't know if people know this or not. Sometimes the state holds on to the money so it collects interest.
Right.
Mm.
They get, if you look at your statement on your child support, at the bottom it tells you 3% went to the state, she got the rest.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy. And I
I ain't
What
heard
never
is
had
some
to look at no
what?
papers like that.
Yeah,
and I heard
look at
some
the bottom of your
cases.
statement. The state gets 3% of child support.
Why?
I don't know about
Why?
Washington State, but I know what the state of Florida does.
But why?
It's a
Why do they get
business
anything?
because it's a business.
But it's called child support. It's for the child, not
Child
for the
support.
state.
Okay, why do you go to jail for child support? Is child support a crime?
Actually, no,
No,
it's not in the no.
no, it's
You
not a
ain't commit
crime.
no. Well, to
But you
the
go to
land of the law, the
but you
man-made
go to
law.
jail for it
Yes.
because why? It's money. Money is involved.
Mm-hmm.
So then the government should go to jail when they owe you money because they overtook money off of you, right? You heard
Good
of
luck with
cases
You
that.
like
would
that that
think.
you overpaid
Good,
child
You
support. They should go
you
to
would
jail.
think so. You would
good
think
luck with
so.
that. Good luck with
That
that.
part.
But child support is not government. Child support is state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Depending on what state you are, you could pay more than another state. That's why some people just move on, but then they get in trouble. You know,
Do you know how many rights have been violated because of child support?
I knew a guy who went to jail 5 times for child support, and he kept
Shit, I
on
went to jail for
saying,
child support.
"I'm paying, I'm paying, I'm paying." There was
Honey,
a glitch.
I would never put you in jail for child support.
No, my mouth got me in jail. I
Ain't
ain't
no
gonna even lie.
choice. The state gonna do it regardless.
And you know what?
About that, ain't no choice. The state will do it regardless.
Oh my
Overwatch is right.
goodness.
No matter if you don't want him to go to jail, you're going to jail because the court's saying you go to jail. And you could
Hmm.
go to jail for 6 months, first time, after your suspended license. And then next time you get go to court again, it could be 2 years, 5 years, 10, even 10 years.
Yeah, but
Imagine that.
do
Yep.
you ever wonder, like they go ahead and they say all this, right? But then meanwhile, you have some people that are like, I'll just say, people that I know that are 34,786,000 in arrears, and yet they haven't gone to jail yet.
Ain't went to jail. Ain't got no license suspended.
Because they
Nothing.
haven't got caught yet.
Nothing.
Not yet. Not yet.
Or that could be paying that minimum. You gotta think
And,
about
and
it.
Mm-hmm.
here and
Yeah.
here I am
As long as
paying
they
my
paying
child
something,
support.
they ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
I paid child support, and them motherfuckers was on my ass like I did a crime.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a good reason why. And Capone put it up because it pays for all the workers in he meant DOC. I don't know if they call it,
No,
but
in
No,
DC,
DCS, yeah.
DCS.
DCS.
DCS
DCS,
to
DCS.
Department of
DOC.
Children's Services.
Hmm.
And he's
Yeah.
right.
Department of
Fuck that
Children's
company.
Services.
But we also pay for DOC. because you go to jail. You
Taxes
got
to
to
pay
pay
the
Yeah.
fucking
whatever
prison. Yeah.
penalties and whatever fines. Also, it ain't just
I want to
DCS.
know. I want to know how is it that they go ahead and they find all the immigrants and stuff like that, but they can't find
Hmm.
people in this own same damn states to go ahead and give people what the fuck they deserve. I don't understand that. But here you are trying to collect
What
all
do you
these
mean
damn
by that?
people that ain't do shit. Like they go ahead and they collecting all these immigrants and stuff. They know where all these immigrants are, but you can't find people that go ahead and owe fuckers money, like
Mm.
are in arrears in these goddamn fucking child supports. Like really, really? How
You
the
gotta
hell
Apparently
you
point
can't
not.
like
find these
Apparently
goddamn
not.
people?
You
Yeah.
hungry? She said she hungry. She want her money. Look.
I'm just saying. No, like I don't understand. Like how the hell
Wait,
you don't find these people? Like you got this
hey,
lady that's been missing, this Nancy Guthrie or whatever her mama is missing for a whole damn month, and you can't find her. And you got all these damn cameras and stuff that connect, and you can't find this chick. Really? Mm.
Now here,
And it's not like she was just walking out in the street. No, she was in her damn house. You can't find a neighbor to connect another neighbor to another neighbor. Nah, you can
yeah,
connect. You can find her. You can find these child support people
she has
and
a
stop
point.
freaking dicking around.
she's right. She's right.
She
She's
does. She has
absolutely
a
right.
point.
And check this out, y'all. Check this
hey,
out. The
boo.
child,
What happened tonight? Cause you on the roll. What's that? You all right? You good?
child support, child support. Somebody owes the
I'm
child
She
support.
mad.
hungry.
It
Shark
I'm
Week.
sounds like somebody owe
hungry.
her a
Because he
lot of
decided to
motherfucking
put you
money.
in
That's what it
jail.
sounds like. She's like, I need all
Hey,
mine
hey,
You
right
know what?
now.
No, this is the hangry in me because I haven't eaten dinner
The
yet.
hungry in me.
Ah, that's what you
you
fucking
want a
call it.
sandwich?
But
I
check this out, y'all.
I want to go get me a gyro.
Check
A
this out.
gyro, a euro. Don't freaking correct me. I call it a gyro. It starts with the G. Damn it.
Check
I
this
call
out.
it a gyro too. Don't feel bad.
Thank you.
That's right.
Check
That's
this
right.
out.
Me and you against the world.
Oh God. Child lives
Oh Lord.
mostly with the mother. Y'all listening?
Uh
Child
huh.
lives mostly with the mother. Dad usually pays support, right? Child
Okay.
mostly lives with dad. Mom may pay child support. Why is
Mm.
that?
No,
Most
because the
because you know what?
father.
Listen, most men who have their children, they don't give a fuck about child support. They just want their kids. We
Yep.
don't care nothing about that. Child support to me is just a weapon for a woman
Mm-hmm.
because they're emotional.
Don't say that. Don't say that. It's not like that for everybody. I'm not
Say
gonna
it
say
loud,
this
say it
like that for
proud, Unc.
everybody.
Say it loud,
No,
say
it's
it
not.
proud,
No,
Unc.
no, no, it's not like that for. No, it's not like
Say it
that.
loud.
You're gonna get
Don't
him in
bite your tongue,
trouble.
Unc. Don't bite your tongue. Say what you said.
But he's like in my face. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to turn the into no filter.
She ain't gonna answer his phone call tonight. That's what she gonna do.
No,
Say it,
listen,
Say it.
seriously, you're right. It's some dudes. It's a lot of deadbeats out there. I agree. Some deadbeats out there,
Correct.
but for
Yep.
the most part, it's different. A man who gets his child, we ain't coming to look for you for no child support. But a woman is coming to
Mhm.
look for your ass for some child
Oh
support.
yeah. Oh
She's
yeah.
Oh, she
on
gonna
her
send the whole
motherfucking way.
she gonna
She
send
will
the
put you in
cavalry,
jail.
man.
She is on
Where
her
my
way.
money?
She's on the first thing smoking. She ain't gonna say that. She was like me. She always say me and my baby money. Where my
Mm,
baby money?
Not all
So
women.
the big
listen,
question. So the big
Hey,
question
hey,
here.
what they always say? Run me my check. Run me my check.
Yo,
That part. That
owe
part.
them some money. Owe
see,
them some
but
money. It
those.
could be a
But
dollar.
listen, wait a
You want
minute, wait a
that
minute.
dollar.
But those the ones that do that are the ones that are out there for revenge. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Those are the ones
Yeah.
that are out there for revenge. And
Yep.
I say this, and like I said, I'm in the middle here because I believe whether regardless if you're male or female, if you have custody of that child, the parent should be paying that child support. Point blank simple.
Yep. I agree.
No, this is
Hmm.
this is this is my part, right?
If that's the case, where the fuck's my money?
I look at it like this: if
You
you
didn't. You
doing
didn't put the one on
what you
child
You
support.
supposed to
get your
do,
money.
you doing your part. What do you need with child support for? I could get more out of you talking to Misty. Me and you got a
True.
baby. You know what I'm saying? Me and you got a baby. You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
have to worry about child support because your ass ain't going nowhere.
Ain't nobody having a
Exactly.
baby
That's what
up
I'm
in here.
talking about. You see what I'm saying? So,
What
But
the
listen,
fuck?
Don't
listen.
do it. Don't do
Erica
That
that.
said,
sounded kind of
listen,
suspect right
Hey,
there.
right?
listen. Erica, Erica
Overwatch.
said,
I need you to be
as
watching.
You ain't going
listen,
nowhere, motherfucker.
look, Erica
She got him
said,
on that live
hey,
Where
360.
your ass going?
listen. Erica said, as much as she's not a fan of her kid's dad, she'll never put him in jail for child support. How would I ever explain that to my kids? That's cool and stuff, but you know what? If he's on
It's not
child
her choice.
support and he's not paying for
it sure as hell
exactly,
ain't. It ain't
that's
her
Let
not
his
choice.
the
ass go to
that's
It's
not
the
jail. Just tell the
judge.
fucking
It's the
kids he
Correct.
needed a diet. He turned into a fat ass or something.
it's the
First
judge.
yeah,
off,
and
like you say,
He's
it
going
ain't her
straight to
choice.
jail. Don't
When
that
collect
the
would
judge
$200.
say
yeah.
your ass going to jail, you going to
He had to
jail.
go to the gym.
You
Yeah.
going to
Because I
in
tell you
one
what,
way and be happy
normally
to
for
go to
them to
two.
go ahead and get out of jail is going to be for a portion of that money that's going to go to you because they're going to collect it and that money is going to go to you.
You can get
Uh,
off of domestic violence
Usually,
faster than you could with child support.
fuck no, you can't.
listen,
The hell you talking about?
look,
That shit's
look.
lasts a
Let me
Okay,
tell you
lifetime. What
no,
you
something.
talking
no,
about? That's a
That's what
no.
it
lifetime, bro.
says.
No,
The
TV is for
only way
domestic
you're going to
life.
violence,
get it,
domestic
the only way
violence and
that you
child
get,
support. You get off
those are two
murder
different.
before you get off with them two.
Oh yeah.
Man, I
You're
tell
wrong,
you,
Google. You're wrong. Because
I
he
tell
said
you,
so. And Overwatch.
boy, I tell
Hey,
you
No,
what,
Colonel Sanders,
2007,
you wrong.
2007, stupid. 2007, I
listen,
got a Soul 4 TV, and that shit, they won't let me close it or nothing. And I didn't, I was the victim. I went to jail.
Mm. So
wow, how
That's
you
cause
go to
that's
jail
cause
when
that's
you're the
cause
Right.
the woman
victim?
that's cause the woman
No,
the
I'm gonna
woman
tell you.
stays. If
No,
there's a kid
not only
involved,
that,
man goes to jail
there was kids involved. You know what I mean? My ex's kids. You know what I mean? There was kids that was
because I have a
present. She
DV
didn't.
and it's
She
you know it's
didn't.
a lifetime thing.
She didn't have a criminal record. So I said, "Fuck it." Since I already had the record, fuck it, I'll go. You know what I mean? Just
Man,
make sure
fuck
the kids
that.
good.
Give her ass a record.
But
You a good man.
bro,
I ain't
he's
mad
a
at
bro,
you.
great man.
hey,
You good
Fuck
man.
that
all
shit.
be,
Send her ass to jail.
hey, I
Fuck
did the
Oh,
that.
last time.
wow.
I'm
I told her I wasn't
hey,
Wow.
going to
what's
jail
good
this
for the
time.
goose is
Yeah,
good for the
don't play with
gander.
me.
Send her ass.
Yeah, don't play with
Send
me.
her
Yeah,
ass.
yeah, I wasn't playing.
Hey,
She said she went right
I'm
on.
all listen, I'm all good for equal rights. Like if a female freaking puts her hands on a dude, send her ass to jail too. Like she don't know,
Hell no.
no. Mm-mm. Send her
Hey,
ass
Now,
to
I don't.
here's a
jail.
Hey,
question.
hey, hey! I don't hit women, man. I won't hit a woman, but I will tell you right now, I will slap the fuck out of a bitch.
Why you bullshitting? Hey, why you bullshitting?
Wait a
And on
minute.
top of
What
that,
did he
I'm gonna tell you
say?
right now,
We do
if a
not own
woman,
the rights
look at me,
to that song.
if a woman decides to punch a man close fist like a man, then she's made the decision to take that shit like one. You want to slap me? Go the fuck ahead. Go off. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna put hands on you. But you close fist jaw rock my ass. I'm gonna put your ass on the floor.
Hey,
Right.
she want to fight,
You
huh?
punch me like a dude. I'm gonna
Hey,
show you power.
she want to fight, huh? She done showed you she want to
Yeah.
fight.
I had one that wanted to fight all the time, punch me and everything else, and I resisted. And then afterwards, I was like, man, I should have socked her ass in the mouth. Little I know, she moves on to some other dude. And he beat the shit out of her. It's like, fuck, what'd you learn?
Now, here's a question, y'all. Should custody automatically favor the mothers?
Nope,
No,
nope,
no,
no.
because not all
Wait.
women.
Only if the baby is breastfeeding at the time. After
What's
the
wrong with the
baby's off that titty, start
What's
making
wrong with the
decisions on how
bottom?
to make it parent.
Hey, just because she breastfeeding don't make her a good mother.
You
I just
breastfeeding?
And just
you
because
have to
you
wing
had
him
a
off.
child doesn't mean you're a
I'm
good
just saying,
mother.
you can't, I mean, yeah, you're gonna turn that
Hey,
good kid into
you
some
gotta
milk having
learn.
kid off.
You gotta learn.
Fuck.
You
Here's
gotta
That's how
another
you
learn.
learn
question.
how to. That's how you learn how to
Not
make your
every
kids swim, man. Throw them fuckers in, let them drown.
Throw
They
his
know.
ass in the water, right?
You
Hey,
gonna
Here's
become
another.
a fish.
Here's a okay. Read that comment. Tata. Read that comment there, and then I got a question here. Go ahead.
so Jared said, my wife, Crystal, is an
Reichenberg.
exception. Okay, thank you. Is an exception to that because she's never wanted support. And as soon as we got off the state assistance, we shut his support off. We don't want you support them at at your house. We support at our house, and we help in between.
There
That
you
goes
go.
back to what I said. You don't need it. If you could communicate with each other, you
Mm-hmm.
don't need it.
You don't.
You
It's
don't.
true.
Hey, I'm a little short on the rent. Okay, how much you short? 200. Okay, here you go. Maybe the next time. Hey, I'm a little short on my light bill. Okay, the ex-wife gives money for the light
No,
bill.
we
Yeah,
ain't
but
doing
you
that.
have
fine.
some that'll be
What?
like, "Oh, take me off of child support," and when you take them off of child support, it's like, "Dude, didn't we have an agreement that you were gonna go ahead and do X, Y, and Z?" And
Here, let's get another question in there. Another point. Hold on. Wait. Is your baby daddy or baby mama with another person, engaged, married, or whatever, financially with them?
That's a good
wait, I'm
question.
sorry, what was that?
One more
And if
time.
they they need
Is
to
the
step up.
or a man married to someone else already with more kids or whatever or not, but married with somebody else that is financially with them? They're both supporting each other. Don't you think that woman doesn't need child support? She's got fucking help.
No, no, absolutely not. Let me tell you why. I don't agree with that statement because the person that they're with, however, I say this, whoever you're with is supposed to go ahead and love your child regardless, right? Let's get
Right.
that straight. However, that is still not their child. That does not go ahead and leave you the
And
obligation of
and
taking
exempt your
care of your
ass, right?
child.
I agree.
Okay, so no, I do not
You
agree
still
with
have an
that.
obligation. You still
Well,
have an
no, they're
obligation.
supporting
That
you. You're supporting
no,
your
but
damn
that you're
child.
talking about alimony, which alimony would
Oh,
be
I don't
if
agree
you
with
choose.
alimony bullshit either.
Yeah, and you know what? That's a whole different other topic because trust me, we could get into that shit too. But with child support,
Alimony.
no, I don't agree with that. Yeah, alimony.
Hmm.
If you go ahead and you marry, that listen, we're not even gonna go ahead and go there. That's a whole different topic for next
God
time.
I
damn.
wish a
But
bitch
because
Wait
would.
a
I could
minute.
let me
What
Man,
happened?
listen.
wait a
What
Listen,
minute.
just
I
Wait a
can
minute.
happened?
Wait
go
a
into
minute. Wait a
that
minute.
too, but as you were saying, Jabber, when it comes to child support, even if you are married to another person, regardless, that's still not their child. That is still your child. Therefore, you should still be doing the child support because that is still your child, and you want to make sure that your child is getting what he or she needs. Regardless of the fact, I do understand where you're coming from. That the since you are, whoever the partner is with, okay, that they're still gonna go ahead and take. I would hope that they would go ahead and take care of your child as it was theirs, you know what I'm saying? Where therefore, if you're like, well, I can't make a child support payment this month or whatever, it's not going to financially hurt your child because that person will step up and be like, hey, I got you. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's still your
Mm.
child and still your obligation.
So
I
why
agree
Amen.
with
is it?
Missy.
Amen.
Excuse me.
Amen.
Amen. Preach it to the
Amen.
choir.
You know
But
what
why?
I'm saying?
But why
So
is it that the average annual child support received by mothers was 5,000 or 5,160? Wow.
Wait,
Fathers
wait, 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 wait,
receive.
wait. What are you talking about?
This is a whole. This is a
Yo,
whole.
hey, your screen
Oh,
keep freezing up, bro. You freezing up.
I think you're freezing up. It's
You
a
need to move
whole.
that dumpster closer to Walmart so you get better service, man.
It's a whole. So mothers receive, right. I'm not going to say the number here, but it says 5,000. Okay, $160, while fathers receive 4,433. Why is it that the mother gets more in child support than the father if it's the other way around?
Women need more. I'm not even gonna lie. Daughters need
Yeah.
more. Because you got women products.
no, I think what it is
Continuous.
because the fathers don't have the custody the way the mothers do. That's why the number might be smaller. You know what I'm saying? Because the fathers don't really have the custody the way that single mothers do. Like they don't. So I think that's probably why it's like that. I don't think it's because it's like, well, guys have the same amount as custody as single women's do. You know what I'm saying? because I think that number should be identical if that's the case. But I think it's
Mhm.
just because there's not that many males that have the child for custody.
I
But
was just
hold
saying
on,
that
let me
because,
ask you.
like, with my daughters, you know, what I mean, it costs a lot, you know, what I mean, for menstrual things, the bras
Hair,
getting
Mhm.
hairs,
bigger, the
yeah.
Oh
you know what I
yeah,
Oh,
mean.
yeah.
cost of
There's a
fucking
lot more maintenance
constantly.
with a female than it is
Yes,
for a male.
correct.
I'd say it's okay with me. You know, me women get more. You know, me personally, because like I said, there's a lot. A woman takes a lot of maintenance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think they take that into accountability. And then on top of that,
Nah, they
I
don't.
Well,
don't also agree with that because you might say that for that, but then you have the males that a lot of them do sports. You know, say
well, well.
a lot more
The,
guys do sports
the
than
thing about
females.
it is, I can't agree with that numbers what he's saying because child support is strictly based on your income. So he can't say whether woman received more than man, man received more than woman because it's based on your income.
Yeah, and over here it says something like that. You're right. It says that fathers are more likely to be employed full time, which is 74% compared to a mother that has custody at 51%, and generally have the lower rates. It was 11% versus 27%. So the woman has the child more. But what if the man is paying child support? Shouldn't it be an equal thing if he's
I
paying?
think that I think it goes by it should go by the payments. Like the same way that they will go ahead and rate it with the guy getting paid or whatever, that, you know, either half of their child support or whatever, the same thing should follow with the female. If she does not have custody of that child, she should be paying just as much. But before we go on further, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that is in the comments right now. Capone, Crystal, Shauna, who else we got? Jared. Um, everybody that's out there today. Erica, can't forget about you, girl. We want
Hmm.
to make sure that you guys are seen. Definitely let us know where you're calling in from, chatting in from. We want to know. Shout you guys out, and of course, don't forget to support, like, subscribe from the Jump Podcast. No one is safe. YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff, and of course, please like and subscribe because us bitches got to get paid. This motherfucker got to pay us. So yes,
Overwatch.
back to.
Give them 2 pennies to share. We made a penny off of YouTube. I mean, of YouTube. Yeah, I made a penny, a whole
Yay! A
penny.
penny!
So what's a half of a penny? You
A
guys
half
figure
of a
it out.
penny? Oh my God.
Here's a comment here that Shauna put up, Nelson. And go ahead, Tata, read this one up for us.
It comes down to the income. It's still the standard that men make more money than women do. So courts tend to be, I'm sorry,
Award
the
awarded.
courts tend to award women in child support based on that dynamic.
Yeah, but
That
why
is
It's,
so
true.
much
it,
child
child
support?
support is
But why
strictly
so much?
income based.
Income
It
based.
has
It
nothing to
is.
do with men or
It
women.
is.
It's strictly income based. That's
And if
it.
you don't come to court ready with your income stuff, they're going to take it that you make a lot of money
And
and you're
Crystal
not
is
showing it. And therefore, they're going to go ahead and hit you where
That's
the
not
sun don't
true.
shine.
That's not
and
true. Child support
Sometimes
is
they do,
based on
yes.
a $75. If you're unemployed, let's just say you're unemployed. Child support starts at $75 a week,
already
But here's
automatically?
the thing. Here's
automatic.
the thing. Here's the thing. If you are employed, okay, and you don't bring in your stubs, they are going to think that you go ahead and make more than what you're supposed to. And that's why a lot of times they do also put it higher than what it is. Because until you bring in your stubs to show, yes, I'm telling you, because it happens. It happens.
I, you know how many times I told that lie?
No, no,
they
listen.
still put
Listen,
they still
they if
pull
they ask
your
you,
IRS
if
Damn.
they
credit.
ask you,
Damn.
are you employed? And you say yes, and you do not produce the stubs to show how much you are making, they will go ahead and put it there until you come in to go ahead and show that you're not making as much as the system is
Speaking
putting.
on my case, every time
Hmm.
I walked in, because I know what I was making. I never told the truth. Never. And when they asked me for my, I left them at home. I'm sorry. I'll fax them to you. That fax never came.
Uh-uh.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hey, shout
I,
out
to-
to Billingham.
I told
Shout
that
out to
lie until it
Marysville.
was over.
So
We
Okay?
see
Crystal
y'all. We see y'all.
Crystal said 100% it is based income based. Your gross, not your net income, and that is correct. They're
Hmm.
basing on gross income, not after taxes. It's
Mm-hmm.
before taxes. They
Hmm.
don't
Which
care
is
about
kind of stupid
taxes.
because just because
It
you go ahead and
is.
you base it off of like the, I think you should do it with the gross because that tells you how much because if some people go ahead and they put on their taxes like when they do their W-2s. They usually, I mean, the W-4s, I think it is, that you tell how many, dependents you have, right? And then that's
Mm-hmm.
how many taxes they take out for, whenever you get paid. So, of course, if you go ahead and put one, two, or whatever, then they won't take out as much taxes, and therefore, then they'll show that. I think that if you go ahead and you put zero, let them take out as much freaking taxes. That way you can go ahead and get it back at the end when you go ahead and claim it. And they should go off of that.
But they
Mhm.
Now, I
don't.
mean,
But they
I
don't.
know, but I'm just saying, I think that they
And
should.
that's the trouble. They taking more than you are bringing in, especially after the taxes. If you make $2,000 and they take out taxes and you get about what $1,500 to $1,400,
Mm-hmm.
if you get medical, because that's another thing, right, Unc? You have
I
to have
never
medical
made,
for the child.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
responsible. But
It's not just.
I never made more than $1,200 a month. That was my monthly income.
But check this out.
Due
Now
to the fact
12.
On
that
papers.
on papers. But
On
check this out.
papers.
But
Yes,
check this out.
sir.
Here's another question.
Uh-uh-uh.
So you paying taxes, and then you paying child support, and then you paying health care. And we all know health care is high right now. For a family
Mm-hmm.
of two, you paying more than $600 per check. And that's not including dental. That's just health care. Going to the doctors, getting prescriptions. If the kid is sick, you got to get him medicine. If he broke a leg, you got to give him painkillers. How can somebody survive off of this? It's just
And
ridiculous.
and the court will ask you if your job offers insurance,
You
and
have
they
to get
tell
it.
you
Mm-hmm.
You
you
have to
have
get
to
it.
get it
You
and put
have to,
your
or
child
you
Actually,
can
on it.
violate, or you can violate.
the okay, so here's another thing. Um, so the parent that has to pay the child support is supposed to give the insurance for the child, right?
yep.
I
Hmm.
believe that if that parent does not supply the insurance for the child, then they should pay more in child support because the other parent is doing that. If they have to go ahead and when knowing that in the court, you're supposed to go ahead and pay that the insurance, and you're not doing that, so that means that now I have to go ahead and add the child to mine, which I don't mind doing either which way, but you are going ahead and if my child gets hurt, you not telling me that you don't have the insurance covered. Now my child gets hurt, and then what happens to the bill? Who has
But
to pay
wait a
that
minute.
bill?
But
We do.
shouldn't,
Me and you, honey.
but oh my God, here we go.
So cute.
But check this out. Shouldn't healthcare go both ways? Shouldn't the mother and the
What do you
father pay
mean?
for it? Shouldn't the mother
No,
and
because
father pay for
how do you
healthcare?
expect to go
Because
ahead?
not only it's
Healthcare
not only
doesn't
his
split.
child,
Healthcare does not split the middle.
or
One
they
parent
should.
it either go, but it doesn't. I mean, what we say it should is not the facts of
Yeah.
what
Well,
it.
one
Mm-hmm.
You
parent
know what I'm
has to
saying?
carry insurance. That's how it
Okay,
goes.
so not only I'm paying child support, I'm paying healthcare,
Bless
and
you.
I'm
Bless
paying
you.
for the little things that he want or she wants because it's not enough. That's just
Well,
It's
hardcore
that's the
man.
thing. When it
it's
comes to the
never
child support,
it's
you
never
got to
enough.
remember when it comes to a child support. So my thing is that you should go ahead and pay for whatever the child needs with the child support. Now, however, the custodial parent has the roof over the head they're paying for, the mouth that they're feeding they're paying for, the clothes on their back they're paying for. What anything outside of that, the other parent pays is really considered like a gift. Like if they go ahead and they buy clothes out of their pocket, that's considered a gift. If they go ahead and they give you money for the sports, that's considered the gift. Anything that comes into that child support is what you're supposed to pay for the child. However, the insurance is something that is paid automatically out of your check. So therefore, that is not something that they can give to you as a gift.
That's that. I don't know about that one, but check
But
this
here's how
out.
you get over that, right?
How? Yeah,
Because this is
please.
what I did. This is how I used to get my child support credit. Like she said,
How?
sports, clothes,
You
shoes.
can write that off in
You get
taxes.
credit? You get credit for
No,
that?
yo,
You
no, you
really
get
do?
credit in court. I never give her cash. You get a money order, you write child
Mhm.
support on that money order, you give it to her. So when you go to court, you take that money order with you to court and say, hey, I've been giving her extra child support, and they credit you for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Hmm.
didn't know that. I
That they
thought
do.
it was
Yes.
like
Absolutely.
That they
Misty
do.
said that it's a gift,
It's,
regardless.
No, if you
if you
manual
don't,
like if you buy a pair of sneakers, that is considered
and
a
you
gift.
don't,
That's not part of
and
child
you don't
support.
say it's child support, then yes, it's a gift. But if
No,
you
your
put that
best
money
bet.
order, if you put that money order, I never give her cash. Money order, and you write child support on it.
Hmm. That's right.
Tata, do you think
Dragonline,
that
Dragonline.
that the court is doing something wrong with that? I mean, they're already paying and then paying some more, and even if you have a receipt, they give you
That you know
credit
what?
for
That
it.
never bothered me because I always wanted to spoil my. What I went to jail
it
for because I got slick with the judge. I told the judge, I don't need you to tell me how to take care of my kids. And me and the judge went back and forth, and I was
Yeah,
held
but
in
it's
contempt.
true.
Well, thank you,
He
So
was
Tata, for
mad.
answering that question. I'm talking to him.
okay. So
He's Tata
so
now.
hey, so
You're looking
Erica
good,
said
Tata.
state forces it if you get any form of assistance, even if you get like state medical for a child and no other assistance. So I don't know if this is like a Washington thing or something like that. So in Florida, if you go ahead and you try to get some type of food stamps or whatever like that,
mhm.
they make you go ahead and put your child on the other parent on child
You
support.
got
Actually,
them.
they
That's
tell you what's the baby's father's name,
hell yeah.
address, and
They
phone
going to look
number,
for your
please.
ass. They
Oh,
coming
So
they
to
wait
they
a
look for
minute.
definitely
Date
Time
of
do.
out.
birth,
Time out.
you.
Time
They
out.
coming
Time
what's
look
out.
for
his
Are
your
you
date of
guys
birth,
ass.
and
saying
They
any
they
more
will tell you
information.
they will
Yes.
tell you you cannot get any type of assistance if you do not put them on child support.
so?
Yeah.
You're putting him in jail.
No, not putting them in
No,
jail.
you're not
You
putting them in
have to
jail.
No.
you have to
No.
put them on child support for you to get some
Hmm.
type of
And why
assistance.
is that? Why is that? If
Because
you
Because you got to
basically
pay that money
you
back.
if
going
they
for assistance, not the father.
exactly no, because when you get that money, uh the food stamp people or whatever, they're gonna take that money because that money is coming in for food stamps. They're taking care of your child now, so we want that money back. Yes, they
That
sure
is
enough
correct. They
will.
do that here in Washington too.
Hey
They sure
Java.
enough will.
Hey
Everything that the
Java.
state pays for, they coming back. They coming for that off top.
You know what?
Java.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fall back and be quiet because I'm sorry, I've occupied too much of this conversation and I haven't heard much from everybody else. So I'm gonna go mute.
Hey Java. What do you think about what Missy's saying? He does talk too much sometimes.
She does. She talks a whole lot, whole lot. I don't
It's
know. I agree with
crazy.
her to a point.
I kind of agree with her to a point too. It's like, yo, damn if you do and damn if you don't. If you don't pay child support, eventually she has to do something, and either way, you're gonna have to pay or you're gonna go to jail. Now, check this out: the daily average, well, the daily average is people going to jail. Is 50,000 parents are in jail for non-paying daily. It adds up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some researchers established that as many as 100,000 to 150,000 parents may spend some time in jail for non-support.
Yeah, for not paying it. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how it helps the kid out at all. Locking somebody up doesn't make a damn bit of difference.
It
None.
doesn't. It doesn't.
You can't get the money out of jail while I'm in jail.
Actually,
Exactly.
actually,
They
depending,
could.
because
They could.
in order for them to go ahead and get out of the jail, they will go ahead and have to post the bond. However, the bond is usually a
Child
certain
support
amount for them exactly. So
for the child
whatever
support.
Which is
the
true.
judge, but the judge might be like, well, you might have to pay like 4,000 to go ahead and get out. And it's not like the way that, 4,000 in bond money would be like $400. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no.
But you have to
They need that
actually
whole
pay
four
the
thousand
4,000
dollars.
that they say.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
technically,
crazy.
yes, if you
Ex,
want to get out of jail, you better, that next
ex,
phone call that you make better be to somebody who
ask
got
me,
that fucking money.
ask me how I know.
You
Ask me
went to
how I
jail.
know.
You went to jail for that,
Good Lord.
I got, I got hit with 1,000. Oh, you want to run your mouth with
Man.
me? Okay.
but you.
so,
This is
so,
just
But it's
mind-boggling,
facts
yo.
though. They tried to give me 5 years because I told the police, you know what I mean, I got a violation of no contact order, but my son was asking for me. So I went to see my son. The neighbor called the people on me. You know what I mean? I told the judge, you know what I mean? I was facing time here. I was like, ain't nobody gonna tell me if I can or can't see my kid. I said, I don't give a fuck who
you damn
you
right. I'm
is. Do
going to
what you
jail
want with
too.
me.
I'm going to
Yeah.
Now,
jail too.
now check
And then
out
what
this
pissed him
sickness.
off, I beat both cases and was out the next day.
Now
Damn.
check out this craziness that I just read. So 15% of black fathers of the US cities have been incarcerated for non-payment at some point.
I believe
15%.
that. I believe that.
15% compared to 5% of fathers overall. That's what they're calling the other people overall 5%.
He said
So
the
Let's do the
other
bench
have a
people.
good
warrants.
job for
He
Let's
paying
said
do the
other
child
bench
support.
people.
warrants.
Yeah,
Overwatch,
fucking
you at the 15%, bro.
I'm
Unc,
at the good percent. Shit, I'm done.
you at that other percent, Unc. And why men are in jail for this? Child support usually orders through civil of courts rather than a criminal conviction. It is typically used when a parent is deemed to have the abandonment of payment overall or refusal.
So let's go ahead and jump into how if your child is like 32 years old and you have that arrears, you still have to pay it.
You got to pay that shit. That don't go away.
You
Nope.
have to pay it.
Yes,
It
it
don't
do.
go
Shit don't
away.
go
Yes, nope.
away.
And
It
then
don't
where it
go
go?
away.
It goes to the kid. It goes to the kid,
What?
or it goes to
Watch
the
The
this though.
parent
payment goes to
Once
the
that
parent,
child
where
turns
he
actually.
eighteen,
owes them because
Oh, no,
they
no, no,
still
no,
pay
no, no,
them, right?
no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, so when you turn 18, if you are not going to school, okay, if the child is not going to school, then the payments of child support will stop. However, if you have arrears, you still
You
have
gonna
to
pay
pay
that.
that.
You have to
It
pay
doesn't
your
matter how
arrears.
old they are,
Your
you
child
still have
Ask,
to
damn.
pay that.
ask me
Now,
how I know.
if your child is still going to college,
You still
okay,
got to pay.
they have until they're 24 years old to go ahead and pay the child support. But if they go ahead and they stop anywhere between that time, then you can go ahead and stop the payments. Well, you have
I
to go to the courts to stop the
I
payments.
paid
Yeah.
till I was 42 because I had $19,000 in food. When they say welfare, you sure ain't give me no welfare. But I had $19,000 in food stamps. Food stamps wanted that money back. I paid
Mm-hmm.
that shit till I was 42 years old.
I'd
Yep.
be like, you know,
Man,
it's 50 cents on the dollar. I'm only paying eight. Fuck that. Half of that. Don't play.
Yep. Yep.
Tata,
A
do
lot
you
of people
really,
think that just because they're older that they don't have to pay it. Sorry. Nope.
No, you
Tata, do
do.
you do you think that is right for the court to put the father in jail if he, for instance, can't afford the child support,
The mother
but
too.
is
Mamas
trying
go to
to?
jail too.
I want to say
I
yes and
mean,
no. You know what I
I
mean? The
want to
reason
say
why I
the
say
same.
yes is because the man, it's not hard for nobody to get a job. You know what I mean? And it is a responsibility that they have taken on once they didn't strap up. You know what I mean? Put something on their wiener before they stuck up in there and had their chicken dinner. You feel me? Now with the woman, you know what I mean? Sometimes there is, you know what I mean, no disrespect. I'm coming to this no filter right now. They have those keep a nigga babies. That's what I call them.
Oh shit.
Sometimes, sometimes, hey, look, on some real shit, men would be like, okay,
True.
you know what I mean? It's their fault because they didn't pull out. Their pull out game was wrong. But at the same time, they should knew what was going on when they stuck their wiener in there, about to get them some, even pre cum. You're gonna have a kid. But some women
Are
be
you talking?
falling in love and be like, it'd be like, hey, you done had this, I'm pregnant. Even if the man was to say, oh, I don't want the baby, they're like, oh no, I'm keeping the baby anyway. You can't tell me if I can or can't have this baby, which is true. You know what I mean? And they have a kid. You know what I mean? For instance, my brother. You know what I mean? It happened to my brother twice. You know what I mean? He says all the time, I love the shit out of my sons. He said, but this wasn't the plan. You know what I mean? Still to this day, you know what I mean? I'll be like stepdad to my nephews. You know what I mean? It's like I tell my brother, like, hey, nigga, you gotta get your shit together, my guy. You know what I mean? It's like, he like, man,
Man,
he
yo.
like, he like, I love him. He like, I love my sons. He said, but I'll be damned if I let a woman tell me what the fuck I can and can't do with my kids. You know what I
Damn
mean?
right.
And it hurts me, to see my brother go through that, but then it hurts me to see my nephews go through that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, you little niggas. Then I tell the baby mamas, you know what I mean? Because I'm the third man, you know what I mean? I'm the inside between them. I'm like, give them to me. Let me take them. Let me take them. Bring them to me. Bring them to me. And then, you know what I mean? I'll give them to their daddy. You know what I mean? Like, here, you know what I mean?
I don't.
Spend some time with your kid. But no, I say yes and no. You know what I mean? Some niggas, you know what I mean, they got to pull it together, you know what I mean? And some women got to actually, what I mean, believe when a man says I don't want it, he's not playing. You know what I mean? That's why, you know what I mean, the whole process of, I think, the child support. Um, but it's I really don't know what to say more about that.
Okay, so
You
I
know what I
have
mean?
questions. I have questions. So,
Mm-hmm.
do you believe that if a woman gets pregnant by a man and he does not want it, should he be obligated to pay for the child
He don't
if she
want the
keeps it?
baby. He should have a right
He
Hold
still
on.
said
to have.
yes. Okay,
He should
because
still.
he should still pay for that everything due to the fact that you knew the job was dangerous when he took it. You know what I mean? When you knew the outcome, you knew what could have happened. Then it happened, and then now you're mad about it. You know what I mean? Yes, I think that yes, they should still pay for their child.
I agree.
Okay,
I,
so
because
go ahead.
because the thing about it is, if you know you don't want kids, take the proper precaution to not have one.
That that part. Me,
So
I'm stepdaddy. I'm the one that steps up when the nigga steps down. You know what I mean? That's
Okay,
been me since the longest.
so I guess
Sometimes that
my
mean
next question is, what if you go ahead and you, because a lot of people sometimes do still keep a child even though they have been great or something. We're gonna say that because I know like some networks don't allow the actual word. So in the case that a female does become pregnant and decides that she does not want to go ahead and abort it, she wants to keep it, should the should the rapist go ahead and still pay child support?
How would she
really,
know?
good
Wait,
luck
that's
to
a
find.
what?
good
Wait,
question.
wait, wait. You
But
said
wait,
rapist?
That's a good question.
Yes. That motherfucker shouldn't have did what he did. Chop his wiener off and just, we make him pay some money. Take all his money. You know what I mean?
I,
For
how
the
I
simple
don't
he
think.
fact
I
that
don't. First of all, I don't think he should be amongst us to pay child support. Number one.
Yeah, but hold on. She has a good
that
point
part.
though. She has a good point though. She has a good point. If for in case that she does have a situation that she was forced to have this baby, and now she for some reason, her reasons, it has to be a heck of a woman to keep a baby
A
after
rape
that
baby.
situation. That's number one. But if she keeps the
Mm-hmm.
situation, then what happens? He's gonna go to jail, like you said, for a while. Number one, because he violated her, right? But then she has the kid. mentally, physically, like, how do you? Is it dramatizing for you to have this kid? That's
For
number
me,
one. That's number
if I
one.
was a, if I was a woman and got raped, I think I would have an abortion.
I would too.
But
Sorry.
not all people
Now you
believe in
can't
that.
you can't have
Not
them
all
now.
people believe
It's
in
against
that.
the law.
You would right,
Well, actually, you
exactly.
could go if you would have to travel to another state to get it done. So
Bullshit.
here,
That's why. Hey,
Crystal
hey,
says,
bullshit. That's why I carry a
No,
wire hanger in my car at all times, motherfuckers. Safety,
I
Jerry,
get
you
with
ain't
him.
shit.
safety first, bro.
Listen,
okay,
Crystal
Mama
says,
Spirit.
listen, Crystal says if you didn't want the kid, then you shouldn't be having sex. You know the risk when you stick the weenie. There shouldn't be then. Well, Here's the thing. Like
Tell you right now, Fifi's a lot
sometimes
cheaper than a
you
kid.
can. We all know that sometimes though contraception is only 98%.
Never
I'm gonna
mind the
say.
kids. Worry about the
I'm gonna say,
diseases.
hold
That's
on,
number one.
98%,
That's my
98%.
thing.
So what happens to the ones? I mean, everybody. We're gonna say, if we're not gonna go ahead and say nobody wants to go ahead and not get laid because we all want to get laid.
What you
But
gonna do?
when
Leave
you
Earth?
are I'm saying, but when you are going ahead and doing it, and you are protecting yourself, and then you wind up like my sister, she was on freaking Depo and winded up pregnant on her last child. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why
how
you
do
put it
you
on
go
their
ahead and be like,
face.
you can still have abortions, you just have to go to certain states. Like in New York, you can still have them.
And
They
I
still
think
allow them.
what New Mexico you can still have it.
I
Yeah,
think
you
you have
just
to
have to
be a
go to
certain
some
amount of
states.
weeks. It's
What was
before a
that,
certain
Tata?
amount of weeks.
For a certain
Yeah,
Okay,
amount.
now I
Of
got
yeah.
a question.
course, of course,
I
of
mean,
course.
not saying, well, yeah, yeah. If I was a woman and I got raped, yeah, I wouldn't want to, bury that child. But if I was told, but what if you was told that you can only have that child, and you wouldn't be able to have more? Would you still keep it?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Just suppose that was the number one time you could have a baby because you wasn't able to have babies. I mean, it's a gamble. It's a gamble.
No, because
Or hey, how about this scenario? How about this scenario? So you have a guy that really wants, like, he sleeps with somebody and she does not want it, but he wants her to keep it, and he's like, "Oh, I'll take care of it." And then when the baby comes, like he takes the baby. Should she be put on child support?
Damn
no,
right.
Hell
no.
yeah.
Hell no. Fuck that.
Uh, uh,
You
You
say
got
no?
Put
equality,
on child support.
uh,
equality,
Wait. I got no's and I got
equality,
yeses.
Equality.
Well,
equality.
take a count. Take a count.
I'm
Fellas,
talking.
all
No,
raise your
I'm
hands
talking.
and saying, heck
Wait a
yeah,
I'm
minute. I
talking.
got I
child
got
support.
no's and yeses.
I'm just
Oh
talking. I'm
boy,
talking.
no.
I'm
Mm.
talking. If I
No.
sit back and I tell a female, hey, have my damn baby for me, and I'll take the baby, you ain't got to worry about nothing. It's just like another way of saying it's a surrogate mother. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and give me my baby, and
Yeah.
I'll be about your way. Now, once this baby
Yeah.
become a gazillionaire, don't come up
Yeah.
over here talking about, hey, I need something. You feel me?
that's what I say. If she had the baby, gave me my baby, you can go.
Right.
Tata
Okay.
and only Tata. Tata, what do you think about that?
Think about what so many shit has been said. You
Fellas is
called
sitting back
on me
like, what
three
the hell?
times. You called on me three times, then
And no,
Unc
Unc
answered,
answered,
then
Overwatch
Overwatch,
answered,
and then Misty.
Misty answered, and
So
then even Jabba. But I want Tata
I
to
don't even know
answer.
what to answer anymore. Like, I mean, I agree with everything. Number one, listen, if a man and a woman have the agreement to lay in bed with each other, knowing what the consequences might be, then both of y'all motherfuckers are responsible for that child.
I agree.
Whether or not it was a one night stand or not, you knew the consequences. Now you both figure it out what the fuck you gonna do. Okay? That's
The
number
pull-out
one.
game was weak, and she should have swallowed it.
Pull out game was
That
super
part,
weak.
Yeah.
that part, because there are
Super
plenty
weak.
of people that should have been swallowed.
Maybe you
Oh
had some
my
I'm
good
just
pussy.
God.
saying.
Did you ever
I
take
I
it
just
home
gotta
then?
say,
I
as far as
I'm
that
probably
goes,
one of
I'm
them.
really glad, that
That is
you guys
crazy.
didn't
I
get
can't believe
swallowed.
you
And
said that,
that's
man.
why, and that's why I only have one kid.
okay.
I ate a
That is
lot of them.
Oh,
Skeet, 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 skeet.
You just got to make it a point to these kids these days. Yeah, you just got to let these fucking kids know that
No,
if your mom could have given a better blowjob, you wouldn't fucking be here.
oh my
mm,
God. Oh my God.
mm,
Eyes of
Erica,
Batman.
mm.
Erica's dying laughing. Look at Erica.
Erica, my
That's
bad,
funny.
my bad. And as
That's
far as
funny.
this scenario that you gave, Misty, about if you were raped and you decide to keep the baby, would you put the rapist on child support? Number one, if you rape me, your ass is gonna be in jail or dead, and I'll
We'll be
probably be
dead.
behind the bars for killing his ass. Because no man's gonna walk away safely or not castrated by the time they're done.
But listen
That
here,
part.
like you get
That
like
part. I
when you go to
totally agree.
jail.
That part.
Okay, so when you go to
Lorena Bobber, that
jail,
motherfucker.
listen, when you go to jail, you can go ahead and work and they actually pay you. Not as much as if you were outside, but like if you do kitchen duty or if you do
Yeah,
some type
of
of thing.
course.
So the money that they
And it
make
all
in
goes
there
to child
should be
support.
sent to you.
It does actually.
Yeah.
It does. When you're locked up and you work inside, whatever you do in there, they pay your child support or whatever it is
No
if you
child
have the
support.
child support. Huh?
He is a dead. Listen, you won't have the opportunity to go to prison.
No, he won't. I won't listen. No, absolutely
And and
fucking
and
not.
and listen, what they do to rapists and murderers of children in jail,
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna
Hey,
be
so
I'm
allowed
not
to
gonna
Shauna,
do
lie. Look, I used to be part of the paperwork party when I was locked up. Yeah, who was you? What you in here for? You better not be an asshole.
that.
uh,
Period.
so listen,
Before you get to the
Shauna
unit.
says, hold on, Shauna says, listen, regardless of how the child is conceived, rape or consensual, that child didn't ask to come into the world and
Yep.
deserves life and love all the same. So
Most
Correct.
either the
definitely.
mama keeps it or gives it up for adoption for another family to love.
Why
It
have it?
won't
That's
be
Have an
hey,
allowed either,
abortion.
all
though.
bullshit
Don't
aside.
have
Look,
it.
time out. Time out.
Don't
Listen,
have it.
that's how half of us half breeds. You know what I mean? It's out here. You feel me? Yeah, because Master used to have his way. Don't play. You know what I mean? Don't play. She said no. He said, "Hey, bitch, shut up. Take this dick." Period.
Uh-huh.
But wait a minute, y'all.
Uh-huh.
But wait a minute. Here's another question. Okay. It just hit me. Now, if a
Really?
situation that you give that baby up, don't you think that that baby should know who's his parents are?
Why? Would you want to tell the baby? You know your daddy raped me. You know you.
I didn't mean to laugh at that.
No,
I
like,
didn't mean to
yeah, like,
I promise I
no,
didn't.
listen,
I need a moment.
like for real, like, do you go ahead and you want your child to know that or whatever, or do you wait until like they're
Yeah,
older? So that's
I'm,
definitely a question that,
I had to put myself in the corner for that. That was wrong.
Listen,
listen, can you put the disclaimer up, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
put the
because I'm about to
disclaimer up
say
one
something I
more
shouldn't be
time
saying.
because
His eyes
whatever
are
these
saying it
people
already.
say, oh, hold on, hold
Look
on,
at
putting up
Jared's
the
eyes.
disclaimer.
He looked like he
We
want to go
are
ahead and say
not
something.
we are not responsible for anything these guys say here in the Jump Podcast.
But
All
listen,
right,
according to his
mentally,
wife,
legal, physically, or anything, especially Jabber at this moment, they're a
listen,
host or a guest. They are on their own.
listen, his wife says this is things he says on a daily, never a dull moment. So go for it.
You know what?
Go for
You
it,
know why there's so
Jabber.
much. You know why there's so much child support out there and shit, and kids not getting child support and no daddies and all that shit. You know what the most fucking confusing day in Harlem is?
Hmm.
Father's Day.
Oh God! You know what? He's actually right. Father's Day
Wait,
ain't
wait,
like
wait, wait,
Mother's
wait,
Day.
wait. Why is it
Why you say
I got
Harlem?
no hold on. Why do
Yeah.
you say that?
I don't know, just to piss you off. Let's get it done. Let's go. start this shit
Look at
off.
her face. She pissed off.
Let's fucking open these books. Let's go.
Look at the face. Tata, while she's giving him the face, go ahead and read this one for me.
My nephew is a product of a rape. He was told about it when he got a little older, and it jacked his whole life up.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm
I
really
am
Me
sorry to
too,
hear that.
sis.
sorry.
Me too,
That's fucked
sis.
up.
No child
My
Yeah.
point
should have.
exactly. Why would you
But
tell
You
him?
ain't got no point.
My
well,
point.
you know,
Why would you
after
tell him?
well, here's the thing.
Why?
After a while, somebody's gonna ask where I came from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Your daddy
So
died in a
you're
car
Of course.
accident.
hold
Exactly. Your
on, hold
daddy's
on.
dead.
Your daddy dead.
Or,
Exactly.
or he's gonna die. One or the other.
So
No,
I
by that
mean,
time he'll be dead.
I
Yeah.
would say depending on the age that the child was told, I don't think
Mhm.
something like that should be told until they're at least old enough to actually understand what it is and where it won't jack up their life. Yes, it's gonna be
Understand this.
sad.
But
Your
question:
daddy died in a
who's
car
to
accident.
say?
He dead.
Who's to say what age is the hey? Your dad raped me. That's who he is. That's what he did. You know what I mean?
Well, you're
That's
not
him.
gonna
I don't give
tell,
a fuck. Even
yeah,
if
but
I'm
you're not
grown,
gonna
that's gonna fuck
tell.
me up.
It might go ahead and fuck you up, but it's gonna fuck you up a lot less when you're older than at 12 years old. You see
I
what I'm
think it's gonna
saying?
jack you up no matter
It
what
makes
age you
sense.
are.
It is,
Right,
but
right.
your mentality is going to be able to understand it more as you're older versus you still
Who?
going ahead and growing
Who?
up in
Who trying to
life.
understand
That's
that?
still
Yeah,
gonna affect the
I'm
child.
man,
saying,
I
like
wouldn't be able
when
to
you're
understand
older,
it.
when you're like
Fucked up.
18, when
Who?
you're 21 or whatever, that will go ahead, you will understand it a lot better
At
I
than
21, it's
somebody
even
that's
worse. At
I
21, you're even worse. It's even
mm,
worse.
Man,
I
man.
would
yeah.
Because
You know,
now,
have you not
definitely.
seen the? Hey, have you not seen the
I
fucking
wouldn't.
Island Boys? Them
Island
fuckers just got
boy.
worse and worse.
mm-mm.
listen, when that motherfucker, if you decide to keep the baby, right? You say, hey, your daddy died in a car accident, and you never change that story. That's
Mm.
it.
Or here's a good one. I wouldn't say that your dad died at a war.
Exactly. That's it.
Nah, not a
Exactly.
war. I'd be like, yeah, he got ran over by a bus or some shit. You know
But
what I
what
mean?
if you
Something
need a blood
gruesome.
transfusion or
And
something
here's a
that
qu-
a rape parent matches? So
I
you're
don't know how that
gonna
happened. This is
lie
bizarre.
and the child misses the life being saved. There's a lot of people that,
Hey,
if you
look,
need a blood transfusion, there's O positive and O negative that are universal bloods that could be given to at any moment to somebody who doesn't have a parent. I
Right.
know somebody that
exactly.
have that are orphans that their parents died. They got no family
They got
left.
no family.
Okay,
Exactly.
and they
You're
have to
100.
depend on donations. So that in itself, that is even out of the question
That's
because
out of the question. Right, exactly.
there's so many other alternatives to that. But to tell a child, unless that the we are all in therapy and it's in a setting where it's in a controlled environment where I know my child is not going to be affected. If not, I will not tell my child the truth. Your dad died
I'm
in a
with
car
Tata.
accident.
I'm with
I
Tata.
will not ruin his life.
No
For
matter
what?
what
100.
It
age. No
already
matter what
ruined
age.
mine. It already
100.
ruined mine, right? But I don't want him to think that he was a mistake because he's not. And
That
therefore,
part.
even though I was raped, I don't want to take the fact that I'm still his mother and I still decided to bring him into this world and love him unconditionally, regardless of what his father or person did to me. But I
It's
will
not.
never hurt my child the way that person hurt me.
I got
I
a
won't.
question.
Yeah.
Say you did that right now. Every time you look at your child, you know what I mean. What does that
It's gonna
bring
be
you into
good.
tears? Does that what type of animosity would you have towards that child, knowing, hey, your dad did this to me?
To be
I got a
honest
better.
with you, to be honest with you, and I'm gonna speak for myself. It's never happened to me, but if it did happen to me, If I decide to keep that child, is because I know that I could look beyond of what happened and love a child, because loving a
For the
child is more
child.
important than anything else, because I know that the love that I'm giving that child is going to be returned back to me
Hmm.
unconditionally, because I brought him to this world and I'm going to love him like that. But that, if that ever would happen to me, so that's my opinion. But
Nah, that was a good opinion. That was a good opinion
Yeah, it was.
because the
You
only
hold no
one
resentment.
the
I
only
don't,
one that really gives life is God, regardless of the situation.
and
So
he could
you
take it
gotta look at it
away
that
at
way.
any time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay, it was a bad thing done to me, but you know the kid is from God, and I love him, and I'm not gonna think about what happened. I'm just like Tata said, I'm gonna love the child because that's my child, regardless of what happened. So
Makes
I get
sense.
it. I get it. And it takes a strong
Now
woman
I'll
because
just
not all women would do that. Some
right.
women
I'll
would
just
not
ask him
want to deal
because
with
I was just asking that because what I mean, who knows if what I mean the woman would be like, or I should say the mother would be like, oh, you motherfuckers tried to beat the kid, try to take out the aggression due to the fact that she
Mm.
wasn't able to do it to the rapist. You know what I mean? That's the
And
only reason
treat
So
the
why
I
child
I asked.
bad.
So
Yeah.
if I ever, and I seen, I don't know if it was a movie or a show that I have seen it. I'm not sure that this
Damn,
person
Shayna, I
was
didn't even know
raped.
that.
The person was raped, and the mother did take out her feelings on the child because she knew she was raped. Child grew up thinking, damn, she hates me, she hates me, what did I do
Right,
wrong?
right, right,
And it wasn't in
right,
fact a child, it was what she was going through. First of all,
right,
I don't blame the child, but I blame the mother. Like, why would you bring a child into the world that you know you're not going to love?
yeah,
Why would you come bring them into this world to torture them? That's not their fault. They didn't ask for this, just like you didn't ask for this. But you had
right,
an
exactly.
option and you had a choice. But you didn't make the right choice. You made the wrong choice. And the child shouldn't have to pay for that price because of your stupid mistakes.
right.
I agree with you. I agree with
Common
you. You
sense
have
comes a
that.
long way.
You have that option to give it. Abort it or keep it. But if you're gonna keep it, don't give that baby to the system. Keep
Hmm.
the baby. Love the
Yeah.
baby. You know what I'm saying? Two wrongs don't make a right in that situation. It's jacked up already that the baby may find out how he came, and then more jacked up to find out that his mother didn't want nothing to do with it. That's just
Right.
double whammy. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with that. And in this comment, Capone put, and this is what I was trying to say before, that religion plays a big part of it. Also,
So what? Plays a big part of
And,
what?
and what?
well, in abortion, some women believe that if you abort the baby, it's against God's will because God. I'm not going to say God allowed the rape, but God allowed for you to have a kid.
I understand
Okay,
everything happens for a
so
reason, but somebody just sick in the damn head if you go on fucking, you know what I mean, go take something, you know what I mean, go spend $40, $50, go get you some, you know what I mean?
listen,
It's like, come on.
here's what I'm gonna say on that.
Okay,
Okay.
Erica.
Where we are not going to go ahead and bring religion into this conversation because people, not everybody thinks the same way. I personally am
Correct.
gonna say this. I am pro-choice. Okay, it is my body. Nobody's gonna freaking tell me what the hell to do. Okay, have I had an abortion? I have. Okay, am I proud of it? I. You think I want to go ahead and have a kid at that time that I was pregnant? I was still trying to discover what the hell I was trying to do, and I'll be damned if somebody shunned me for that. Okay, but to each his own. You don't want to have one, that's your problem. But don't go ahead and tell somebody else that it's a religion thing, or you should go ahead and freaking have the child or whatever. No, we're not going to do that because I tell
Wait,
you what, if you're right to go ahead and tell somebody, oh, you should have this. How about you go ahead and go to one of these adoption places and collect all those fucking kids that are in there? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna
Listen,
say it
go
like
ahead.
that.
You light
I'ma
my
say it
How
like
fire.
did
that.
we come up with
You
this
light my fire.
conversation? We were talking
We
about
Yeah,
child
yeah,
You
support.
know,
yeah.
you
What she
know
We
how we
said.
go
always
left.
Yeah.
listen. You
What?
know how we always
I
go
know
ahead
where
and
we
go
at.
sidetrack. But I'm just
You
saying,
just
and that's the way I
you
feel on it, and
the way
that's
you
all we gonna
talking
say
right
Sidetrack.
about
now.
it.
The way
We didn't
you
just go
talking right
sidetrack,
now.
girl.
You
You
are
went
lighting me
squirrel.
up, baby.
Yeah,
I
Squirrel.
I love it when you strong neck like that.
we were
Love it.
I
talking
bet
about
you. I
child
bet you do. I bet you love when she be playing chicken head too, huh? Yeah, get that chicken head going.
Oh
anyway,
shit.
hey guys. So
Jangling, jangling, jangling.
we had we had a wonderful podcast.
Rapper, you rapper boom. But a G scream and I scream. What the fuck you want me to do? I put it in her butt. I fucked it up. I wanna put it in her butt. Oh yeah, I'm looking around it so goddamn nice. When I put it in, she squoze real tight. I tried to pull it out, but it was like I didn't get a fight. She squoze out a little fart. I thought it was a queef. But then it smelled real bad and it dropped me to my knees. I opened up my nostrils and I said, that's some puss. And I reached around and I had to push aside that bush. Fuck it,
Put it in her butt.
I fucked her butt up. I didn't spit on it, just stuck it in and she said, what the fuck?
The fuck?
Listen. First of all, did he say put it in her butt?
Put it in
Yeah,
her
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
butt.
repeat what he said.
Listen, if
I let the
you
man
don't
say
want to
it.
have no kids, put it in her
Put it in
butt.
the butt.
There you go.
That, that
And
was
that's
from
We
coming
know.
from
Malachi.
Jabber.
I got a
Yeah.
vasectomy. I ain't got to worry about no damn kids. And then my girl on top of that ain't got them organs for kids. There ain't nowhere for it to go.
That was sponsored by Jabba record label.
Yeah,
Okay.
funny.
Okay.
He said,
Fucking
It's the
and I
Jada.
heard a
CEO,
fart and I thought it was a
CEO,
queen.
and butthole at the same
And
time.
then he took a
I tell you,
Hey,
sniff.
that's
you didn't
funny.
think I was gonna
That's
push
funny
it
as
Oh
out
fuck.
my
my
hat, huh,
God.
Jabba?
Yo, I have to give a shout out to Erica because Erica, you deal with him. Woo, girl. I know. I
Shit.
know.
Painkillers after dealing with
I'm
him.
fucking fun.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You know
put
that's
it in the
that
butt.
Capone is
that is
asking.
better.
Capone, what are you asking, sir?
He said,
Who's
please
Are you
trans?
clarify. Did you
saying
say
she?
she's
Please,
trans? Who's
No,
trans?
motherfucker. We
who's
ain't talking about no
trans?
Decepticon, man.
If he's eating cat, wait. Here's one. Here's one. If
If
he's eating
he's
cat from the
if
back and his nose touches the chocolate swirl, she clenches down and says, I got you.
Oh Lord.
Hey, you shake out of it. Shake out of it. Let me go.
You
Let me
fucking just
go,
start flicking the bean, bro. Just start flicking the fucking
motherfucker.
bean.
And
Get off me.
I got another
Shake your
video for
hand.
y'all
Shake
to
your
look.
hand.
I got another video for y'all to
Do
look
you
at.
use your nose and start blowing raspberries on that shit?
Oh Lord. So this was sent by my
he says
boy.
she got none of those organs because she had a
Oh,
hysterectomy, sir. That's
Ah,
what it means. She doesn't have a uterus to carry the child.
That's good. I don't give a shit. My fish can swim around in that fucking free ass ocean. Ain't no
no, that's
predators
a
there to make a child.
No, he was asking
that
if
is
she
a
was
That
good
pussy
sound
can
like
eat that shit,
Jabba.
swallow it, and shit it out. I don't give a fuck.
The world ain't ready.
oh my God.
Here's another video, y'all, that somebody sent to
Oh,
me. If you want me to play your videos, all right, they got to be a minute long. Go ahead and DM me on Facebook, all right? Send it, all right, with a subscription to the YouTube channel. That's the only catch. You got to go ahead and subscribe. Just like and ring that bell. All right. I know a
And
lot of y'all
share
ain't
that
got no
shit.
dollars right now because you're paying child
Mm-hmm.
support, but it's cool. Just like and ring the bell.
Yeah.
call him Vinny the Guido. Step right up. Story wilder than your late night rerun. Vinny the Guido. Walk in, whole club, laugh on torpedo. Stand up, sit in a rubber tuxedo. Says I wore this so y'all stay safe with your ego. Hey! Condom, costume, bright latex in the back green room. Snapback boots, smell like courtroom fumes. Lost 30 grand to a shark in a blue suit. Lawyer took the loop, signed lines, fine print, tied like a noose. He been broke, been booked, still unmute. Got jokes for the judge, truth under his boots. Vinny the Guido, legend in the...
You guys, hey, he pays to put it on, man. He pays to put it on.
Hey, Coach Ford, what the hell does the back of a courtroom smell like? What's it supposed to smell like?
The back
I'm
of a
lost.
courtroom?
That's what he said. Smelling like the back of the courtroom. What the fuck?
Is that what he
No,
said?
no.
Oh, I did not even notice. I didn't even pay attention to the words.
Yeah, you listen.
I
You
was
over there
going
in
for
your
the beat.
you over there in your own little world, okay?
You sure damn skippy.
Car is not on fire.
No, it wasn't on fire.
That car is not on fire, y'all. That is Jabba doing his part-time job.
Yeah, I have to make sure everybody's feeling
Jabba.
elevated.
I see you got
Hell
your
yeah.
guitar. Go ahead, Jabba. Play a tune for us.
I ain't got my
Go
guitar.
ahead,
What are you talking
man.
about? You can't see nothing.
Let's have some fun.
We can hear it.
You say you can hear it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, jump. Start singing.
We should play Guess This Song.
I don't know that song.
Oh, what? 1,000 miles away.
Yup.
God damn it.
I don't know the
This is
name.
what all my baby, hey, this is what all my little sperm are now. Just dust in the wind, bro.
Yeah, there it is.
There it goes.
Play another one. Play another one. Let's see who gets it. And then
Name that tune.
Misty.
Name that tune.
No, Shazam.
Isn't that I heard you calling your Superman? But that's in slow mo though. I'm just saying this is like the white person coming out of me right now.
The white person coming out of you? That's fucked up. Yeah, fuck
Capone
you. I'm
put-
glad your truck still stinks. Smells good, motherfucker.
Capone said, F you. My truck still stinks.
So we take it that truck was yours, Capone. I hope you were in the passenger side.
No, he couldn't.
Inhaling. Oh.
Yep, you're so right, Erica. Yep, you are so right. Never a dull moment.
Hey, can you play something that everybody can sing and see who's the best singer up in here?
Oh no.
Oh God. Let's see.
Play something we all know. Stop playing that mountain music.
I'll show you mountain music, motherfucker.
Flip that.
Hey, that's there's a turning point in the road.
Yeah, exactly. See, she knows the fucking song.
That's
You need to
because
learn
she's
up on your
half
I
radio.
told you.
She's half white.
This is my white side. I told you. Yes.
Because Unc don't even know. Playboy's 2 Men.
Is that a black thing?
I don't play Boys to Men, and I sure as fuck don't play Backseat Toys.
Well, play a
Backseat
Backstreet
toys.
That's all them fucking queers are. Backseat Toys, and then you got Instinct.
Instinct.
I can't win.
I get high for a month now.
I got the gun ready, bro. You just tell me when, bro.
That car,
You don't need to. Is what he's saying. He said it's already in the car, in the truck, and that he could go ahead and freaking just smell it and get high.
Absolutely, shit. I get in there and smell it all day long. Smell like some good ass fucking skunk.
Like the smoke is never gonna leave. It's just there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is sponsored by Jabba Records over here. Jabba's gonna play a tune for y'all. And let's see if y'all can guess this stuff because we almost finished here. We got another 10 minutes, y'all. So go ahead, Jabba.
Well,
Kick away.
I am going to go ahead and cut off because, like I said, I am angry and I'm tired of yelling at people. So I am
You
gonna
know,
leave you guys.
All right, peace.
What you mad
Peace.
about? You
look,
good?
Bye, sis.
I'm hungry.
you
Yeah,
hungry?
yeah, angry.
Say it,
That's
say
I
it, say it
crazy.
again.
am.
Say it
Yeah,
again.
she
Bye.
looking for that cock meat sandwich.
Oh my
Damn, boy.
God.
We
What is
doing
he
them goddamn
eating?
nice looking
I
wings.
knew
Boy,
he
where you
was
get the wings
Chicken
cooking.
ears
from?
now? Is
I
he eating
knew he
chicken
was
Yeah.
ears?
cooking something.
God
What's
damn,
chicken
that wing
ears?
crispy brown. Did you see that
That ain't
shit?
no
Yes,
wing. That's
sir.
a
Yes, sir.
laser wing.
God damn.
Yes, sir.
Take it away,
And
Jabba.
hey,
Take it away. Take it away,
I, lo-
bro. Play some
I
stuff
love
there.
my chicken, man. I love my chicken.
You love your
I
Damn.
can
chicken?
sing to it.
Oh, so you did
Oh
that.
man, he's
Okay.
ready for dinner. Oh, look at it. That's a big
Okay.
coop you have in there, bro.
My man. Oh, cooking it up. Cooking it up.
Oh yeah.
I like to eat.
Oh, I thought he
I
was
like to
gonna
eat
play
too, motherfucker. Where's my
somebody.
wings?
Jabba. Erica said play something for her. Hey, we know that one. Yeah, play it, man. You start off, man.
Mama,
It's
get
you,
this
man.
Vito, beating in glacia.
Go ahead, Jabba. We gotta go, man. Play it. All right, thank you everybody for tuning into the Jump Podcast where no one's safe. Tata, go ahead and give a shout out to everybody in the room.
Thank
We
you,
got
everybody, for coming in tonight. And thank you for those who tuned in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and continue sharing. And go to YouTube. And don't forget to click that bell. Click that bell.
tell a
Good night,
friend
everyone.
to
Yeah,
tell a
tell a
friend
friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their other friend to come
to go
join
ahead
us.
and like the button.
Fridays, every Friday night. Come join us.
We're gonna
We're
go, man.
here.
We're gonna end this up differently, y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. And Jabba, you keep on playing, boy.
Why you just singling me out? Solo.
Thank y'all for tuning into the Jump Podcast. Once again, a great edition. Sorry for the mess up, man, but we made it up, man. We had a good thing, and this one is a child support about kids or control. And we're gonna sign off, y'all. And make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your boy. Peace, y'all.
No one's safe.
I am what they fear.
Am I the meanest?
I stand with a truth that unmasks them.